everyone and welcome in Deni's inspiring story. As you see, today we are doing something different. We are not in our podcast studio, but we are here in Tutu's Ethiopian table. We will visit today an amazing lady. Her name is Tutu and she came from Ethiopia here in the UK. She will share with us her story and follow me to know more about her. Hello, Tutu. Hello. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for welcoming us in your restaurant.
Oh, thank you. Come in.
Hello, Tutu, and thank you for welcoming me today here in your restaurant, in your home. How do you feel today?
Oh, I'm so excited to see you guys.
I'm very happy that I'm here today, and I can't wait to share with all of us your inspiring story.
Oh, thank you.
You are an amazing.
I hope I have to share something.
You are an amazing woman.
Thank you.
Usually, when I used to interview people, I used to Google a little bit about them, and when I Google your name, really, I was impressed for all the things that you are doing for the community and all the things that you are doing back in your country for children that need education. And this really makes my heart like to fly about this amazing job that you are doing.
Oh, thank you for your kind words.
We would like so much to know more about you, about yourself, and how did Tutu started this business?
Okay, first of all, my name is Tutu Malaku. First of all, I'm a mom. I'm very proud of not young anymore. I have 2 kids I'm so proud of. Also now I'm a grandma. So my granddaughter, she's 8 months. So that's like my best achievement, throughout my life, to bringing up my own 2 kids. Now I'm a grandma. So top of that, I am running Tutu's Ethiopian table, been nearly 20 years. In October, it's going to be 20 years. So I don't see it as a business. I see it bringing people in my lounge, having food with them, having a chat with them. So the way the journey starts, I love, inviting people in my house and cook for them. I've been doing it all the time. So I think when people, they like the food, just say to me, is there any way you can make it like a business? And I never thought, I would have a restaurant. Never. That's not my plan. So, I start from home, like as a mobile catering. And that really keep busy. So people start asking me to do weddings and meetings and birthday parties. So I said, why not? So that's why the journey starts. That to October 31st, 2006. That's the journey start.
This is amazing. You are from Ethiopia.
Yes, I am.
And you came here in the UK.
It's 1992.
Mm-hmm.
So that's home. So I came all the way to Reading. So I've been here for 34 years.
How was your childhood back in your country?
In Ethiopia, I grew up with 9 siblings. It's a big house, very loving mom and dad. Especially my father, he was, to be honest, people say to me, I just behave like him, he loves people and he always is the entertainer or the happy man, and he always worked hard to bring us, all of us as a family together. So, I have that core about what family is important for me, and also people, not just the family people. So I think I'm just carrying that with me. And believe me, I remember when I left home, I was the first one left from my family house. It was a bit challenging just to leave everything behind. But to be honest, I don't think Reading let me down. So now I have my own family here.
When you come for the first time here in the UK, you came in Reading to live?
Yes, straight away Reading. Mm-hmm. And was a bit challenge, the language barrier, the culture, and just to be honest, everything, even to do the shopping. You go in Sainsbury, you're looking for cat food because I don't know that's, cat food. So all these things. But do you know what? A lot of nice people there to help you and to support you. And I think I'm the example of what UK is.
It was difficult for you in the beginning to start opening this business?
Of course, because especially Ethiopian food, I don't think nobody knows Reading, to be honest. They don't know really what is Ethiopian food. Is that a curry or is that a sauce? Or, to educate the people what's really Ethiopian food is unique and very rich flavor is a hard work. But you know what? I always believe my products and my cooking and plus the brand is me, that also helps to put the business with right now. So I think towards Reading people, so I think they open arms for me. I think I feel I live the best town.
What are some of the dishes that you are doing here in your restaurant?
So I have, to be honest, I have a lot of dishes, but the popular one really I love to cook is my chicken stew and my lentils. Especially with lentils, I have a lot of funny stories because most of my customers, they don't like lentils. But me, I love cooking lentils. So I always, because as you see, I have open kitchen. Normally, even when I cook, they see me. So sometimes I ask them, can you taste it? And they fall in love with it. So even not the older generation, even the young people or the small kids from school, sometimes they have takeaway lentils. So I will say lentils, to be honest.
You make them to love your food.
Yes.
And this is such amazing.
Thank you.
I know that you are doing different things regarding the community here in Reading, and really this is like impressed me because lots of people that are businesswomen or businessmen, they forgot to give it back to the community, what the community gives to them. And may you share with us a little bit regarding your projects here in Reading?
I think my main focus is not just the business. I think serving my community. So I don't know if you see the other room in the restaurant. I have around 16 different groups. So I support a lot of groups. What I do, I give them a hub. I call it a hub to come and to discuss. It doesn't matter what it is. I think the one really I'm so proud of, the mental health group. They come every Wednesday. And some of them really love to see me as well. And when they come, I give them a hug and I ask them what the week is. And they think, I remind them I'm like a grandma, even though I'm not that old for some of them, but they're happy to call me grandma because the way I treat them. And also the other one for young moms, they just have the baby. They come here to have a meeting with, they help them how to feed babies, how to win babies, things like this. I focus. But sometimes if you ask me, I don't know what I'm doing it, but I just do it and it works. And because of that, 16 group, they think this is a place for them to come and stay. And to be honest, I don't mind even some of them, they have a drink as long as I give them a space to be themselves, and I'm happy to do that.
Amazing person. Do you remember the first day when you opened Ethiopia table restaurant?
Oh yes.
It was?
That was in Risk in London Street. I remember the launch. I have 144 people turn up on the launch day. The queue was on the street because it was full. I remember my kids that time, my son, he was 4 or 5. He's a young boy. He don't have no clue what's going on. But now, he's a young adult himself. So I just remember very clearly, even people, they don't know what they're having. They asking me questions like, what's this? But it was a successful day. I remember it very clearly.
Amazing. What is one advice, if you go back to yourself, that you will give it to yourself 20 years ago?
Yeah. You know what? Because I don't think I have no regret what I did the last 20 years because I always focus. I know exactly what I want to do, what I want to achieve. So, I don't want to live regret in my life. I always do what really I can do and also helping out also at the same time. If I say, I wish, if I help so and so, but I'm doing it and I've been doing it as well. So there's no regret. But the only thing I will say is, that's really gone actually, because it's no regret to be honest. The only thing I told her is I'm so proud of her, who she is now. She come to this country with no English word at all, still struggling anyway. I came with nothing, with just one luggage. I remember her very well when she arrived in the airport, Heathrow. And she come to Reading and stay with just one room. And that's where now she have one of the successful business in Reading, especially, as a Black woman. To be honest, I achieved a lot. But that girl, now she's a woman having a big empire.
We are proud of her and we have now Tutu restaurant. Cheers.
Yes, cheers.
What is one advice that you will give it to young generation that are watching Deni's inspiring stories right now?
The young generation, never give up. Be positive about life. Even the door is closed, one door will open for you because that's my experience. I always know it's going to be one door for me to open. Also ask help because people will help you if you ask help. and never afraid or scared to, to do what you really want to do. I think everybody in this planet, they want to do something, but they're scared about it. So please don't just, and also you don't need money, because like I said to you before, when I came to this country, I come with one luggage. So I don't have no money, but you don't need money. I think you need the passion and, the dream, that you have to just want it. So I think that's because in this country, we have really a lot of opportunities if we really, really want to change our lives.
I like a lot this phrase, never give up.
No.
It was any day in your life when doing this job you was tired and you was saying to yourself that I cannot do it anymore?
Never, ever. Because I always love what I do. Because I don't think, say to you, I don't like what I do and give you food to eat. Because whatever I deliver on your plate, the love, a lot of sweats, sometimes sleepless, because you have to do a lot for yourself. So I think I was lucky to be a job I love. And till now, even after 20 years, I love doing the job. So most of my customers, when they leave, sometimes they say, oh, we've been our grandma's house. That's why you make us feel the food, the way I present to them, and the way, the way I nurture them. So, I mean, definitely I'm the right job, and I will never tired of it.
Thank you very much for your kind message to
Thank
all
you.
of people that are watching today us. 28 will be an amazing day here in your restaurant.
Yes.
May you explain us a little bit about what activity you will do? Because as I know, it's the third time that you will lead Tutu Reading Festival.
Yeah, Tutu's Community Festival. So when I was raised at London Street, I always, dreamed to have my own festival. I don't know why, don't ask me. Like I said to you before, everybody have a dream. So when I have this place, the first maybe years, just to know what's going on, because you are given a new building, a new job, and it's a different business. But I always said I want to have my own festival. So 3 years ago, I did the first one. So the first one is I have a food truck. I have the food truck outside, looks like a festival vibe. And I do music. Locals, they play. To be honest, all of them, they want to come and play. And we do, somebody write poems, they read poems. And so the first time I did it, the first year, and the Bar Council, they've been very supportive about it. And to be honest, it was packed. Just even we have the Ethiopian ambassador from London. He came to join us. We have the Reading MP. Was a successful. And I said to myself, oh, can I do it next year? Because it's a lot of work to organizing it. And I did it second year. It was successful. So I said, these things, I'm not going to stop. So this year is going to be our third year, even better, third year, like a big celebration. And plus also my granddaughter should be here to see that. Even she's 8 months, I want her to see what her grandma doing. So we have the ambassadors coming. He's already replied, he's coming as well. So it's going to be outside the cafe. We'll have food, music, just like family, like to say, in a way also to say thank you for the community. So I think everyone is excited to come and see us. We see grandparents, young people, parents. And so I think that's the day is going to happen this coming Sunday from 1 till 6.
Yeah, this is nice. And thank you for giving to the community this amazing experience.
No, thank you.
I know that you are nominated for lots of prizes, not just only from the local government, but nationally. And this is just amazing. How this makes you feel?
Oh, I've been seen. I think people see me. Normally, you do a lot of things, but you don't know how you're impacting other people's life. Especially, somebody nominate you to get this award is really meant a lot. So I've been given like the food hero or the restaurant of the year, or I think one of them really I'm so proud of as well, the community champion from the BBC. That's really lovely because also why I make it special, my kids, they were with me when I got the awards. So can you imagine my babies, like I start the job, this journey when my son is 4. To come with me with his suit on, he looks amazing, and my daughter, dress up, and I went with them. I think that's just sum up my success. So I think to recognize, I think everybody, we want to be seen. I think somebody see me. So I think that's the proudest moment. I'm proud of, me.
We are proud for you as well that we have you in Reading. You are a mom and a businesswoman.
Yes.
How difficult it was for you in your life to manage very good both of the roles?
Do you know what? That's something even my daughter, she asked me now because she's a mom. Seriously, it's a true story. She asked me, I have a partner. She said he's full-time, like working with me as, to be a parent. And mom, that time, how you managed to bring me and Brooke, my son, and still you're running a business. Do you know what? Because I want to be also model for my kids. If I want to have a choice, not having to work because they are young kids. But you know what? I want to show them what's woman, like especially like me, that when I start this business, I was a single mom. So, to be a Black woman, to be a single mom, to having a business is a lot of things going on. But to be honest, I just did it. And at the same time, I was a good mom to them. The result of is when both of them now, they have engineering masters and they work. They are already one live in London, the other one live in Leeds and working big companies. So to be honest, I did it because I know I have to be the role model to my kids, plus my family as well, my sisters and my brother. So I think I just did it because I don't know how, but everything just went well for me. And not just I've been given, but I work hard for that.
You are really an inspiring story for all of women that are here and wants to build their business, and really a big clap for you.
Thank you.
As I know, you are helping with your charity children in your country, in Ethiopia, with their education.
Yes.
What it is this for you?
So my charity called Tutu's Fund for the Future is set up 2014. That's a lot of, 15 years ago maybe. And so my focus is sending kids don't have mom and dad, they're orphanage, to send them to school. That means buying the uniform, the bags and the pencils. Also helping maybe if they stay with aunties or grandparents to help a bit with the family. Especially I focus more for girls because where I come from, not in the city as such, in the rural area, young kids, when they're young, they've been forced to get married. So I always remember that because I have a daughter. So my daughter, she's one of the clever girls I know. So I think the kids in Ethiopia also, they are like her, but the problem is they don't being given that opportunity. So if I send to school at least 3 kids, I know I did my job because it's nothing for me to have a business here and not helping back to my country. So I was sponsoring around 8 kids when I start. So all the way they went to finish school, like the same equal like A-level here. And the 2 girls, they're working. And the other boys, they're in the school. But we lost one because he died in AIDS. That's, that's happened sometimes because the medication, things like that is hard to find. So I always have something about girls. It will break my heart when they be forced to marry early. Not even their own age group, the guys might be older. So I would believe if educated girls, they can look after the family. So I will always do that, and I will continue doing that. Even when I'm retired, I want to do that for them because that's very, very important.
And this is amazing. You have a great spirit of humanity.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I can't wait, to be honest, to try some of the delicious food that you are serving here in your restaurant.
Thank you.
May we go back and to see?
Yes.
We finished with our inspiring story for today. It was my pleasure having Tutu in Deni's Inspiring Stories. If you would like to know more about inspiring stories and inspiring journeys from different people, please do follow me, subscribe, and do me a like. See you in the next episode of Deni's Inspiring Story. Thank you.